What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to TwistedYounginz, the most unorthodox show on the globe. I hope everyone's having a good day today. I am one of your hosts, Myra B. King.
This is Desi Des.
It's your boy Mojo in the building. We got a special guest with us today, sir. Let the people know who you are.
Only1 Jose, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Man,
shit.
welcome to the show, man.
Yes,
welcome to the show. Glad to have you. So Only1 Jose, man. How long have you been doing music?
I've been doing a year. I've been doing music for like 6 years.
Okay, cool.
Where'd you get your start at? What made you start?
I was staying in Atlanta. I had moved from Canton, Ohio to Atlanta because I was born in Ohio. So I moved from Ohio to Atlanta, and probably like 3 years of staying there, I started really doing music and taking this shit serious. My uncle had burned down a whole bunch of like studio equipment, and we just started messing around with it. And I just been rapping ever since.
Are your uncles into music heavy or?
Nah, not really. He just had the shit, to be honest. Like, he was planning on building a studio in the city where I'm from, because like where I'm from, it's hard out there. Ain't no studios or nothing out there. Like, you can literally walk the whole Canton in 45 minutes. Like, that's how small it is. So he was gonna build it, and then I guess it didn't work out, and he just ended up letting us use it.
That's what's up.
He was never into music.
What was your upbringing like?
My little brother was mostly rapping, so I looked up to him for real on the rap side. You know what I'm saying? I never really wanted to make music. Like, I always wanted to play football. I was real good at football. I ain't never think I would be making music or having a career off this shit. Like, it's crazy.
What position did you play?
I was a center at first, because I was like a little big, and then after that I had like slimmer down, was working out and stuff, and I moved to like wide receiver and like defensive end.
Okay, wide receiver and defensive end in high school.
Nah, I ain't never played in high school. It was more so like middle school and like Pee-wee. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It wasn't really nothing big.
Now, your music is a little different. How did you, what were your musical influences, especially with you being out there in Atlanta? Because you got more of an Andre 3000 type
and
of
Ohio.
Yeah, and Ohio.
Growing up, I listened to a lot of Fetty Wap. For real. Like, I was a real big fan of Fetty Wap. And I don't know. I'm the type of person, like, if I like someone's music, I'm gonna specifically listen to them. Like, I was listening to him for like a long ass time. I probably listened to like Rich Homie Quan and shit like that. But other than that, I listened to my cousin Trippie Red. I listen to his music a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Your cousin?
Yeah, that's my blood cousin.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up. There you go. So,
what is it like having a cousin in the industry?
Especially at that magnitude.
Exactly, because he's not just a regular artist. You know, Trippie Red. You know, like,
he do this.
Yeah,
he's a star.
It was crazy. Like, it is crazy, but it's like I got used to it, because like when I first realized, like, I was in the car with my mom, we was in Canton, Ohio, just riding around and shit, and his song came on the radio and shit, and she was like, "You know this your cousin?" So then, like, literally the next day we got in contact with his sister and shit, and his sister gave him my number. He called me, and I came out and stayed with him for like a year, and shit, it's been cool, bro. Like, everybody know, like, oh, you Trippie Red cousin, but that also get annoying too. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, but other than that, it's cool.
Do you feel like you have to work like 100 times harder just to make a name for yourself and to prove you can like hold your own weight? You know, you can make your own music, do it your way, you know, build your own fan base?
Yeah, And I feel like no, because like even before me and Trippie had reconnected back in 2017. We was always with each other, probably like, no, I wouldn't say always. We was with each other when we was real little, because his big brother Oompa and my mom used to like see each other all the time. So we always used to see Oompa. He used to always come over to our house, and sometimes he'd bring Trip. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, no, I don't think I need to do that much, because I feel like I can do everything he can, like rock music. Like if you really listen to the music that I'm dropping now, you can see like it's so much different from the music back then. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Only because I'm getting older and shit like that, and I'm starting to know more words and shit like that, and meanings of what I'm saying.
Do y'all still?
I don't just. You said what?
Y'all still kick it?
Yeah. I was just with Trip at the Las Vegas show. He came out here, was backstage and shit. And he performed. He performed late as hell. He was supposed to perform at 10. He ended up performing at 12. But I was just with him.
Okay.
I'm with him like almost every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks.
No. Has he ever helped you in the studio or anything like that? Like, does he give you pointers or anything? I'm sure he does, but how is it with him having? I mean, how is it having him with you when you go to the studio, or when you're, having him in thought process when you go to the studio or anything like that? Because you can always reach out to an actual pro, like Myra said, a superstar, to actually help you with these songs.
What you said? Say it again.
No, you're fine, man. I was just saying, well, having Trippie Redd as your cousin and everything, how does that help you when you're in the studio and you can actually have someone to rely on who's not only makes music, but
like
have
being
hits
with him in the studio, being with him in the studio.
Absolutely.
It's cool. Like that's just fire for like he might sit there and like be like, yeah, this shit fire, this, like do this, like you know what I'm saying? Like even before hyperpop even came out, like what everybody do, like I don't know if y'all know who Yeet is or Can and all these new upcoming artists, but they do hyperpop music. You know what I'm saying? Just like Sofago and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like before that shit even came out, I remember sitting in the studio with him, and we at his crib in Calabasas, and he like, bro, you need to do the hyperpop shit, bro. I'm telling you. In the next couple months, this whole shit gonna blow up with hyperpop, cause that's what he did. Mr. Rage with Playboy Cardi. That was like his first hyperpop song he had dropped.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, bro, do this shit, this that. He always be telling me like, do this and that. Like he be trying to give me good advice. You know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy just sitting in the studio, just watching him just do his shit, you know what I'm saying? Him beat Trippie Redd like in the music. Like, I done sit down. I sat in the studio for the Love Scars 4, for like Pegasus and shit. I sat there like damn near the whole Pegasus. That shit was crazy. Like
now
this nigga's a goat.
Right. Now going through, your catalog of music, and I'm not gonna skip over that. He said, "Do we write?" I'll get it. Well, before I ask you his question, he wants to know: Do you write? Do Trippie Redd write? Do you write?
We don't write.
Okay. So going through your catalog of music, I can definitely tell that there's something more to you. I don't know what it is. I feel like you haven't really broke out your full creativeness yet as to what I was hearing. Now I could be wrong, but I feel like there's a whole nother side to you, and I feel like you have not took it there yet. I hear little glimpses of it, but I feel like you haven't really took full advantage of that yet. And but anyway, but like going through your videos, man, I see a lot of dark red stuff, devil horns, is that you or the director putting it in there? Is that what you want in there, or is that the director like, nah, I think you should put on this, or we gonna do this?
Are you down with Satan?
Am I down with Satan? Actually, nah. I'm a Jesus. I like Jesus. I went to church my whole life, so it's more so like entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like be into that devil shit. You know what I'm saying?
So basically,
I'm not that type of person.
It's just for the viewer. Like if the viewer feel like, man,
yeah, it just grab attention. Like what y'all said. Like y'all see that shit and be like, oh shit, what the fuck? He got devil horns in that shit. Yeah.
So it's just like promotion of Satan type stuff. It ain't you ain't with it, but it is promotion.
Nah, hell no, man. My mom tell me all the time, man. She'll kill me.
Well, no, I mean, because it's like you in the industry. I mean, you got people. Yeah, you have anybody ever came to you like, you know, for you to do favors to get, you know, people?
I can give you a video. You gotta just.
I got a feature
for you. I'm not gonna lie. It has been a couple people in my DM talking about being with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And bro, bro, they come with you like with a whole long ass paragraph telling you who they is. They probably got like, let me just stop talking.
Man. I mean, listen, no. You got to keep it real. You got to stand for, you know,
because there's other people that want to be in the industry just like you, bro, and they need to, you know,
because you know you. I mean,
but you know honestly, what? They may like what you know. They don't like people to speak up on certain things.
Yeah,
like that.
That's a fact. Even in your situation with what you got going on, like she said, you have to say. Not saying you have to get in depth, but you have to speak on these kind of things because you got people coming up behind you, new artists, up and coming artists who don't have a Trippie Redd to co-sign them or have nothing like that with them. So they're coming in. They have no foot in the door. They're just getting in how they live, and a lot of people in the industry will see them and want to take advantage. You might have looked at that paragraph. You already established, you know, you got things going on. You straight. But a person who just spent their last on, you know, a week's worth of promotion might get that paragraph and look at that and be like, well, hey, I might text him at least. You know,
you say you get paragraphs so like they literally.
I like the way you.
Wait a second. Have you got more than paragraphs?
I like the way you performed last night. Now I got a house.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, I got paragraphs. I done got emails. Bro, the craziest shit I done seen. First of all, what I want to say to anybody that comes across this shit, don't just read the shit, go to their page, see who they be with, and just feel like, oh yeah, this is 100% of what they talking about. Like, they gonna give me this and that. Like, they be in the messages talking about giving you millions of dollars, like put you around these celebrities and this and that, and they got blue check marks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they mean it.
It just, yeah, and it's like, bro, you can't just really go in this shit and be like, yo, bro, like this shit is not fake at all, bro. This shit is real. Like,
do you think?
You know what I'm saying? And this.
No, let me talk. Go ahead.
So much shit that done happen in the fucking industry, like people dying and all this other shit. And that's what I don't want to get into. You feel me? But bro, like this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really. All right, fuck all that. Motherfuckers be in the messages like, yo, we'll have you come sit down with our team. Come sit down at this such and such. We'll provide you with, say, $4.5 million. We only want like 50% of your music, 75% of your music, whatever the fuck they gonna say. And then after that, they gonna be telling you like they want you to do this and that. Like motherfuckers be having y'all don't even be knowing, but it be artists that be out here struggling, doing anything just to try to get on more so they can make more money, because the labels that they signed into is just taking and feeding off of them. Even though they gave them the money, they still taking everything you got. You know what I'm saying? One little fucked up thing between you and them, and they taking everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't really fuck with labels, bro, and that's why everybody be saying you don't need a label. You don't need a label because you really don't. You feel me? You can go get a distribution deal and be cool. If you know what I'm saying, you promote your shit, you do this and that, you own all your masters, that's cool. But to motherfuckers that just coming and doing this rap shit and thinking like, oh, I'm doing this rap shit for clout, or I'm doing this rap shit just because I want money. Like, this shit is real, bro. It's gonna be a motherfucker that's gonna come to you and approach you. Motherfuckers was approaching me before I even had my blue check. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, me, probably like, I'll say like the last time I got a text like that was like last year. I was standing in LA. I was standing in LA and they sent me a long ass paragraph saying, I ain't gonna get into it.
You said doing this and that. Like, what is doing this and that? Like, if you come through, we want to have some sex.
No.
I tried to keep it straight. I'm saying, hey, we giving you 4.5 now.
4.5. I just want to touch it. You know what I'm saying?
You want some like 360 shit. You talking about like some 360 shit.
Okay.
Niggas be on some other shit. Niggas be on some 360 shit.
Okay.
I mean, so hold on.
I do hear, certain people, they go out to Diddy, Diddy Mansion and sometimes.
Hey.
Talk about it, brother. Talk about it.
He treat you good, put you on the boat.
What you know that I don't know, brother? Talk about it.
Look, bro. I done been to Diddy's mansion, all right? It ain't been none of that shit that motherfuckers be really putting out there, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just be there cooling. I don't even been there with my homies, like, you know what I'm saying? Some hoes, like, it's crazy. Me and like I got archived like full. It was like BT weekend. I think Diddy was throwing his son a party or some shit like that. And everybody pulled up. Nobody didn't even really get to go inside the house. It was so many cops and shit already trying to evacuate people out the house. But you talking about having sex and shit, that's called a 360 deal. That's what a lot of motherfuckers out here be doing, that not putting that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that's fucked up like that do some weird shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Without saying any names.
I'm not signed to nobody.
Okay, so without saying any names, do you know of people who did stuff just sexual?
If you messed up,
sexual favors with that just to get more money out they deal, or just to get food to survive?
I gotta eat. So he said, come over and eat.
Man. But bro, I don't like specifically know anyone that does that. I mean, that has been in that position, but I have friends that know people that's like in the industry right now, that's popping right now, probably playing on the radio, that's in that shit. I ain't saying no names.
That's fine. I'll accept that now. But I do want to go back to something you said a couple minutes ago. You said like people are dying. I know you don't want to speak on, things surrounding that. But do you think that's happening because it's just, that was their fate, or it's because they're not in agreement with certain things? Or they spoke out about certain things without even giving names or anything. But do you think it's because, they spoke out about certain things, or they weren't in agreement, or it was just like their fate to
these people exiled out of Hollywood, or like you said, it's natural?
You said what?
I said, are they exiled are they being exiled out of the entertainment industry, or is it just natural? Like,
To be honest, bro, I don't even know, bro. It's just, this shit is crazy. Like, you can't get too caught up in this industry shit, bro. Like, all I gotta say is, like, look at Michael Jackson. Look at, you know what I'm saying, all these real pop stars, you know what I'm saying, rock stars you would never think nothing wrong with them. All of a sudden, they done died of an overdose.
Right.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, like, because I do remember when Justin Bieber started to speak out about certain things, and they said that he was drunk driving, speed racing, and he wasn't even speed racing, and he wasn't even drunk. You know what I mean? Like, if you really go through the police report when he started to wake up and speak out. But I do want to ask you, does that scare you as an artist coming up and getting in? You're in the industry. You're not even getting into it. You're actually in the industry. Does things like that scare you?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes that shit be freaky. That shit do scare me sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be sitting here just watching, like, I be on, I don't go nowhere. I sit here in my house and make music all day. You know what I'm saying? I sit here and be on YouTube just watching all these artists that done passed or artists that's still in that shit right now. Like, bro, if y'all watching videos and shit from these artists and y'all see it, look, if y'all want to know, let me just go ahead and say it. If y'all want to know the motherfuckers that's in the Illuminati right now, y'all go look at any artist right now. They got a music video and they got white and black in their music video, like a pattern, like the little checkers, white and black. Illuminati.
Masonic stuff, yeah.
I mean,
that's why I asked, because I saw some stuff in your video. It wasn't that, but I saw a couple triangles and all that. And I don't know if that was you or the director. That's why I asked. I was looking at the video and I saw a couple pyramids. I'm like, well, whoa,
you be doing what you be doing, man. Come on now. You know, it's a little demonic. That's the whole industry. A lot of the rappers, they with the Satan stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, y'all probably talk about Starboy?
It was like you were in like a. It was like you was like in a red room. It was like red, right? It was like red, and then like in the transitions, it was like a couple triangles was just like coming up. You know what I mean?
And then like the upside.
No, that's Up to the Game. Nah, that was my TV. I had put my TV in the background and just play shit off of YouTube.
Okay.
And then the what is it? The cross. It seemed like a lot of rappers be wearing that upside down cross. Like that's representing the devil and all that. So I mean, a lot of people in the industry. Come on now, this is Satan's world. So he's over the music industry, and a lot of rappers they throwing it up, throwing the little hand signals and putting the horns on because they're pleasing him. God is real, the devil is real.
You think they're now? Before we move on, because I want to ask someone else about your music. Do you think they really out here like cloning rappers?
That's what B.O.B. said.
Hey, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. At first, I didn't believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like when they first came out with that clone shit, when they were saying that Kodak was cloned. No, I think at first they said NBA came out as a clone or some shit like that. I wasn't really believing that shit. And then when Kodak came out, I'm like, what the fuck? That do not look like Yak. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. I really don't believe that shit. I don't know.
Yeah, man. So you so you're switching over to rock music. You said you're gonna do that for a period of time. What made you want to do that transition?
I've been motherfucking. I was supposed to drop this rock album. I was supposed to drop it before Trippie even dropped his rock album. That was probably like 2 years ago. I was supposed to drop that shit 2 years ago, and I was really playing for real. I ain't really making that much music, but now I got my management team, my manager, and I got a team behind me now. So we getting this shit figured out. So I'm trying to get Travis Barker and shit in my music videos and shit. I got probably like 6, 7, 8 songs done already. I'm probably gonna have like 20 on there. So and yeah, I'm gonna just take a break for a little second of hip hop and just go into rock music.
And what would be the difference? What would be the content difference in far as like rock, as far as like what you're speaking about? Like
videos?
Well, no, I guess basically like, with doing the rock music, what will be your inspiration focus? What are the things you will write about versus like what you were doing in hip hop? Is it the same thing with a different beat, or are you trying to work more with I don't know. I'm just asking like your creative process. I guess with working with rock music.
This is like some of my rock music. I'll be speaking like about like breakups, shit like that. It really is real, like real rock music. It's not no rap, rock. Like none of that.
Right.
It's real rock music.
You plan on getting married soon?
Probably when I get a little older.
A little older, okay.
Yeah, not right now.
Okay. You say you follow Jesus, or have you read the Bible before?
Have I read what?
Have you read the Bible before?
I ain't really never read the Bible myself. I went to like church and they was reading that shit in church. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up with my grandparents, so they was Christian. So I always go to church every Sunday. I always go to Bible study school, whatever it is.
Okay.
I don't know.
You know,
I don't after my grandpa had died, I stopped going to church.
Okay. So you would say,
go ahead.
You would say, you know, if you say if your life ended today, do you think you're going to heaven or hell?
I'm going to heaven for sure.
Oh hell no, brother! Listen, brother. Listen. I tell people all the time, if it went down today, 95% of the world. If it went down today, 95% of the world is going to hell. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We are not living right,
listen,
man.
You always can repent.
Listen, I'm not just saying this just because we're talking to you, but listening to the content of your conversation. Yeah. You definitely seem like you have a decent cognitive thought mind on your shoulders. So if you pay attention, look at some of this stuff. You read the book of Revelations and look at some of the stuff that's going on in the world. They're burning down food processing plants. It's a shortage on baby formula. The whole war in Ukraine, how that's all set up. You know what I mean? And we're funded. We keep giving billions and billions and billions of dollars to Ukraine, but we're leaving hellholes here in America and ghettos and all this type of stuff. And look at the rate of crime rate. The guy that attacked Dave Chappelle on stage with a knife gun. They're not even charging him with a felony at all. Right. You know what I mean? Like you said, this stuff is real out here. And just like people worship, like you said, certain groups, Satan and all of that. There is a God. There is a Jesus, man. And
he got rules, man. You're not following the rules, you know.
Just be careful, like you said. Like this industry is tough, and
nah, man. With you being in that industry, I mean, I feel like if you ever get the time and you actually get a chance, you start reading the Bible. I believe a lot of the stuff that you've seen in the industry would not only make sense, but you start to see a lot of coincidence, or a lot of let's just say a lot of the same similarities between what's going on in the music industry and what's going on in the Bible, to be honest with you, because the entertainment industry ain't nothing but the devil's playground. You know, the devil is the man of music. That's what he is.
And I see you got your eyes open because you know the black and white checkered stuff, you know, that's
Masonic
stuff. So therefore you see the signs. Now you need to know where the signs come from. It all derives from the Bible. You know what I mean? So
I started opening my eyes up about this shit when I was probably like 15.
Okay.
Like real life. Like when Michael Jackson died, I was into Michael Jackson's death heavy. Like ain't no way in hell Michael Jackson just died, bro.
Did you hear his last phone call? Did you hear his last phone call?
Yes, I was just about to say that. Bro. Like, bro, they took it down. You could probably only find like one on there, thing on there. You know what I'm saying, about that phone call, but that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
he knew that they was going. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy. That's why exactly why I said, like, nigga, there's just out of nowhere say, nigga died by this and that. Like,
it's funny how two of our most entertained or two of our biggest entertainers in our community, in the black community, passed away due to substance abuse, and we're talking about probably two of the cleanest people that we've probably known. Like Prince and Michael Jackson had some of the cleanest bodies I'm sure that you can think of. Like they weren't out here just, doing any kind of drug. And for them to just pass away or say, oh, they died from this or that, there's a lot of things to go into that. Like you said, conspiracy wise, and digging into what the truth may actually be.
Yeah,
it's a lot, man.
Thank you so
much. But man, we will definitely so you got a mixtape coming out. You said it's gonna be rock.
We're definitely videos.
couple videos coming out.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna drop that. I'm probably gonna drop the rock tape in like June.
For real? Okay, cool.
Send a link for it. Send a link for it, man. I need to hear that. Send
Did you? I mean, like, have you ever tried like cocaine?
Hell no.
Man, I'm pretty sure.
Man, look,
I don't promote drugs.
I'm rolling up right now. I only smoke weed. I don't even like drinking.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Right there, man. A lot of them rock stars, they do cocaine in the bathroom, like Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
that was my boy.
Hey. Bruno still get busy. Bruno did the line and when it knocked the show out. Knocked the socks off of it. He went out there, got on the guitar with Alicia Keys, you know.
Okay. Well, hey man. We appreciate you. Appreciate you giving us your time and actually, speaking to us, man. And and I'm gonna keep your morals. Don't sell yourself short. Keep your morals, man. You seem bright, talented. Like I said, I feel like there's another creative side to you that you haven't explored yet. Keep your morals and be you. Don't try to be like anybody else because that's what's going to make you unique. That's how I'm going to remember you. That's why I'm going to go check out your music.
Yeah,
so
get in them scriptures, bro. You need more content for your music, even though you don't believe like that. Get in the scriptures, you have more content, bro.
Yeah, man.
For sure, appreciate it.
We absolutely appreciate you. Like Myra said, you got a lot of potential coming in your way.
Keep us updated on the show, man. We'll try to come out and support you.
Facts.
We'll try to come out and support
you. Already know. I got y'all.
That's a fact, man. And you have a blessed day, brother. And keep the faith out here. Keep doing your thing, man, and stay alert. Continue to teach knowledge and give back. You in a position that you in, man. A lot of up and coming artists.
Give back, man. Be flying women out. Don't you fly women out there?
I ain't talking.
You give back. Get back. Come on.
Listen, man, we appreciate you, brother. And I also, man, I want to appreciate you, man, for keeping it real.
This is a hard interview.
It's rough.
A lot of rappers.
We get a lot of people in here. They don't want to keep it real. So I appreciate you for keeping it real and keeping it honest about what's going on in this industry and what you be going through in your daily routine and everything like that, man.
Pay attention to what's going on in the world. Pay attention to these activities that's going on for sure.
Facts, man. Keep your head up. Take it easy, man. Okay.
All right, man. Thank y'all, man.
Likewise, man. You take it easy. Appreciate you.
Yeah.